Step one on my globe project is I got all these reels. I gotta cut the web out of them. Get that done and move on to the next phase. They're all kind of bent a little too from where they set them on the ground. I'll take that out too. Got the webs cut apart. I have this old axle. It's a 4-bolt hub, so I'm just gonna utilize it and make this thing spin. So making the Unisphere, I got the bracing cut out. Everything mounted. We're all on this together. So I'm just rolling it in my wheel here to get it smaller. So I got the basic globe in there. No continents yet. I couldn't roll this stuff and make the diameter smaller. It's got a lot more tensile strength than when I did my armillary sphere. And it's kind of buckling the edge a little bit, so I might have to pull it together and put a center post in there to keep it from springing out. But it's making good progress. I got Antarctica mounted down there, and South America, working on it. The tank I used, the bend was perfect for the radius, but then you got to bend it the other way, so I had to just cut some relief cuts in it and bend it. Here's the inside. It's a little easier to film. I'll show you how I make these cutouts, or my process here. As barbaric as it is, you might as well see what I do. So here's how I figure out the maps. So I got this old globe kids had when they were in school. They're 40 now. It kind of fell apart, so I just take a tape measure and I measure like I'm going to do the Central America. So LA to South Carolina is 3 3/4 inches. My ratio, this globe to this sphere, this globe is 5.5, so I just multiply that out and I get like 20 inches. So I just have this little map I cut out of Central America. So I went across the United States, did my ratio, and it's 20 inches. So I got this overhead projector, and I'm just going to shoot it on this piece of steel, which is part of that old tank I just cut up. So I made marks at 20 inches, so I just go in and out till it gets that ratio right, and then I trace it out, and then I cut it. So I'll show you. There's my Central America on there, and I don't have to get real exact, I just get it close, and then I match it up on the map and cut it out, and then I get as detailed as I want, and that's how I do it, and I'll show you what it looks like when I get it cut out. Pretty good exhaust fan on my table here. So I cut out Central America. The islands, I kind of left them all hooked together, Cuba, Haiti, all that. I'm gonna see how that goes. If I cut it out too big, I can always nip it later. It's harder to add. Okay, I got the primer on there. Had an old can of red, but I think I'm gonna paint the continents kind of a copper color because that's all they had. So I might change that red out. And we'll take a look at it when I'm done. I wanted some silver for the equator and the Arctic and circle, but of course they don't have any. Well, this is where the Unisphere is going to spend the winter. A bunch of my other junk. No, it's not motorized. It's just me spinning it. That'd be cool though, wouldn't it? Kind of had to put it in a sunken environment. It's something I didn't realize was if you live in the northern hemisphere and you got a globe taller than you can't see home. So you gotta bury it or have a platform. The southern hemisphere works good.